All right, so let's get started. Good morning, Bobbler. Bobbler, I said always Bobbler, but it's Bobber. Okay, good morning. It's 8 a.m. It's 13, so March 13, 2024. I was looking at the levels before I started the stream just to make a little bit of progress there. So I think that the only one that I have left um, is the RTY. Let's get started with the news as always. So bring it here. What do we have today? I really have not seen this. 10:30 crude oil inventories. So a little bit of movement we can expect in crude oil. We've been saying that it's in the range. I marked these levels already, but we do have only crude inventories today. Let's see for tomorrow if we do have anything. Yeah, we do have core PPI tomorrow at 8:30. Today, though, we have nothing at 8:30. So, but it is the day after the CPI, so we may see some movement today, just because not the same day, but the day after. Some big participants can step into the market. Gold is making a little bit move to the upside. We will see that one in just a minute. So let's review the levels, and I'm gonna prepare here because I wanted to share also the chart for Thinkorswim, which I like a lot, to see what it's what it's the overall bias for today. Okay, so as I said, gold is coming back down. Levels here, I could mark this one as a 2171. 2171. However, I have that one in the mid, so I'm gonna look this one as an important resistance level at this point. But the big resistance, I think it's up here at 2187. So I marked it at 2187, and this one is 2156. Okay, so those are the levels for today in gold. Now let's see, crude. And crude here levels, I already looked at it, and there I see some important pivot point right here. So I had this marked as before. Actually, right now it's crossing above the previous day high. You can see that one there. That one is a previous day high, and now it's crossing above it. It's too early for me to trade anything, but it's triggering a break off of that previous day high as we speak. Okay, so right now here is 79.50 is what I marked here, and I recognized a couple of levels here. So would be this one here, that one there, and this one there. As a support, I don't see that much, but those are resistance levels. So we could find some resistance at this point, 79.50. And then in the lower side, I put this rounded 77.50. So $2 in between those two levels. Okay, so mid is right here at 78.50, obviously. So let's go and check ES. And in ES, there is resistance or support at here at this previous resistance here. And so that's why I marked this one as 52.35. Okay. And then this, obviously, this all-time high right here is our new resistance level right there. So that one there is 52.56. Okay. So those are the levels for ES. Extensions, you see the extension here. Well, the mid, we are right at the mid, right? A little bit below, but 52.45. That would be the mid. But then the extensions, you see 52.14. And this one up here is 52.77. All right. So that's that. And let's get on. This one was NQ. I thought I did the NQ. What happened here? Maybe I did not, huh? Where is it? It's up here. For some reason, it went the other way. So let's mark it here. I have levels. Oh, probably okay, so you can call this one. I was looking at this sets right there. That pivot here, that pivot there, that pivot there, that pivot there. So that would put me right around this area here, 50. 410. 410 is what I called it, this one. And then in the upper side, I would say this pivots here. That one and that one, there's an overshoot here for the all-time high, and then that one would give me around 18,620. 18,620. I think that is what I marked. And extensions up here are 18,830 and 18,200. Okay. So those are the levels for NQ. You see, we were right below the mid, or not right below the mid. We are below the mid, and then seems that we are failing to move forward and to move to the upside. Here, we may find some base in between yesterday's support, yesterday resistance, and today's support. Okay, so that's that. Let's switch this one to RTY, and I have not seen RTY yet. Okay, RTY, here you are. And here goes like that. And let's see, starting with yesterday's level. So we have a double bottom here supported by this previous also. So that one looks like a good level to mark. So let's leave it there. 2073. We could even go to 2070, but I'm going to leave it at 2073 right there. And then in the upper side, I'm going to lower this one down to that level here. I see some previous day high over there, and then there's a pivot over here as well. As a support, I don't see that much actually, but 2107. Yeah, 2108. Let's see, 2108 and 2174. It should be 75. I like rounded numbers, you know that, but I'm gonna leave it at 2074 and see what's going on. Yeah, that's fine. 2074, and that's that. Let's go to the minute charts or to the time charts, and then let's go and start with RTY with gold. So before we go into this, I'm gonna show, and I said that I was going to do it. So I'm going to keep my promise on that. I'm going to show the Thinkorswim platform. I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to go and check the dailies. I do have here a setup where I do show the daily, but I do have this also. Oops, I don't want to do that. Where I do have also the monthly, the monthly in this side. So here is the monthly, just for you to know. This one here is what happened. Or my tool got deactivated for some reason. But in the upper right corner, I do have the monthly. I do have the weekly in the left up, daily in here in the bottom down, and in the bottom left, and in the bottom right, I do have the 15 minutes. So you see that gold is trying to make a move to the upside right here. In the daily, we are still facing this resistance diagonal up here, and it's coming back. So, but it's moving up again. Found some good support at the 2152. It's still, there's a little bit of a bottoming tail right there. You see, let's show it right there. That bottoming tail. Something happened with my, okay. All right, I would need to expand it from here. So there's a little bit of bottoming tail right there. So there were some reaction at 2156, and it's starting to move to the upside. Still, it's in between. It's inside this previous red candle. So anything could happen here, but it seems that we want to turn to the upside. However, you see that intermediate line is the intermediate line is falling. The and momentum is a little bit extended still. I am still bullish in gold. Crude still ranging but moving to the upside. You see here on the dailies. Let's see what happens in the, so moving to the upside in the 15 minutes as well. Seems that wants to move to the upside. There's still in the weeklies, there is still resistance up here and up here. You see that diagonal that I have. And then in the dailies, we are in a range inside the first day opening range. Oh, that's the way I call it, in between 78.05 and 80.85. So we are sideways, but nice move to the upside as we speak. In ES, this thing is still moving and going to the upside. Very rangy or sideways overnight move. There's nothing here. You see that one in the daily as well. Let's see the daily. There's actually no move right here. After yesterday, big nice push to the upside to new all-time high right there. Okay, and then let's see NQ. NQ also going to the upside, but now it's ranging, going going sideways, ranging in here. You can see it in the 15 minutes. Monthly is killing it, going to the upside, and weekly is also moving to the upside right there. So, and then finally the RTY. And RTY is retracing a little bit, forming a bull flag. This is the second and going to be the third day of a bear flag. If it goes above this in the dailies, if it goes above this previous candle right here, it's a little bit far. We do have like this big doji here. We are still inside that doji. But if this one manages to go up above 21, 100, then we may see some good move to the upside. And that one is a big picture actually. How about this one? In the overnight, we do have a sideways move actually. Okay, so I'm gonna, and look at this. I'm checking this Bitcoin also. This one, it's been a tremendous move. Okay, I'm not going to talk about Bitcoin here, but just for you to see that. Let's move this one out of the way. And oh, I did duplicated this one. What happened? Okay, there you go. Okay. Something is wrong with my, I'm sorry, something is wrong with my, this thing got crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, there you go. I guess that we are back. Okay, so let's get started with gold. 240 minutes moving to the upside, triggering a break right there. Moving averages are still in congestion, but this one is moving to the upside, heading to potentially the 21.87 resistance, but it still needs to manage to close this last bar. It's coming back up into the 50 SMA in the 60 minutes. So moving up, we do have a range, overnight range at this point. So in 3 minutes, we're opening gold. We'll see if this one manages to keep moving to the upside. And it's this one is a reversal going back up. So we are against the trend. You know that in gold, I am actually I'm actually still bullish there. So 2 minutes for gold bid to open. But this one seems that it's one that wants to move to the upside. And now it's facing the mid right there. Okay. Let's check crude. Crude, we do have inventories today at 10:30. So crude here, we are sideways in the dailies, but moving to the upside a bit. We do have the resistance here at 79.50. Now in the 240 minutes, seems that we want to go to the upside as well. We are ranging though. We are in the range, but this one it's forming a very nice trend reversal pattern right here, right? So we do have the higher low right there, and wants to probably break. It already broke that one there, but it's breaking it now in this candle with those two dropping tails right here. So it's coming back up, potentially to go heading towards the 79.50. Okay, in the 60 minutes, also moving up in the range. Don't forget that it's in the range. We are bullish short term, but we are still very much in a range in gold, in crude. And now in the 30 minutes, yes, we are moving out off of this range here, crossing the midpoint and heading towards the 79.50. What is going on with the, yeah, so I said before that we were crossing the previous day high. Too early for me to make any trades, but there was a break right here. You can see that. Yes, ranging in the overnight. Very big tail, big candle yesterday, but now it's pausing, I would say, and yeah, we're pausing, so moving sideways in the dailies. 240, same thing. And then in the 60 minutes also ranging, a big range here overnight. It has not moved in any direction. And then, what's going on here? 30 minutes right here. In the ES, in this 30 minutes, we are ranging for sure. Okay, after this big move here yesterday. In Q, gold just opened. I'm looking at the chart to see what's going on. Give me 1 second. Nothing yet. Seems that wants to go to the upside, but nothing yet. So let's. I leave it normally. I leave it. The first 10 to 15 minutes by itself, and then I will retake. Okay, so what we said, and Q, it's also ranging in the range now after in the 240s, also ranging in the dailies. Big move yesterday, but it's still in the range. In the 60 minutes also in the range, and in the range in the 30 minutes, so moving sideways. And finally, let's look at RTY. And RTY, big doji yesterday, so we'll see if this one manages to go below that value here, 71. This could have a nice move to the downside, breaking here. We do have the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA below, and there's plenty of space for this one to correct. We'll see. I see also a diagonal here that may serve as a support, but this doji is important, I would say. In the 240s, we are below. We are crossing. All the moving averages are crossing below the 50, which is not a really good sign. We'll see what it's going to do, but. And here it seems that it's in the 60. It seems that it's forming a bear flag right here. Doji in the last hour right there, and reversing, moving to the downside here. Still plenty of support, but we do have this support here at 2079, and then this support here at 2074. And then finally on the 30 minutes. Moving the moving averages are trying to stuck to the downside. There's a reversal off of these lows here within this big doji there. Hopefully you can see that one, this one here, and this one here, this one here, this candle. It's a big doji there, but in the price movement is in between this. So if it manages to go below this 2079, then we will. I would say that we have more possibilities to go to the downside, or to go down fast. Okay, so that's it, I guess. Pretty efficient today, I say. Let's hold it. Let's open the Renko charts. And let's start looking at what's going on in the opening for gold. Yeah, seems that wants to go to the upside. Yeah, nice break off of this range here, and it keeps moving. Let's see if we do have any entry here. I don't see anything yet. Okay, it's trying to come back down. Pay attention also to these, to these levels right here. So we do have, the moving averages spreading out, which is a bullish sign here. We are at resistance in the mid. Remember, we marked this one, and we do have here a four tops that are serving as a resistance right now. We'll see if this one is going to start moving. And remember the dailies. I'm going to check the dailies is in the bull flag still. There's a lot of work that gold needs to do to keep moving up. And then here we are still in the cloud, which is compression, right? If we are within the cloud, we are in compression. So we need to be very careful on if we take any positions here. Crude is pausing here. And then gold is coming back down off of that mid. And there is a bounce off of the 18 here. Is that what I have? It's been a while, so I normally switch in between the 18 and the 21. This one is the 18, so yeah. So there was an engulfing candle right here on the 18, but it's coming back. And there was an entry here right at the level, but you had to be careful thinking on this section area right here, because this one could serve as a supply zone and move the price to the downside. So unless we move above the here, we can start thinking on the previous high or the R1 as a resistance. Trying to get back, and second candle coming back down. So found some resistance there. We'll see if it bounces back up. And I'm also paying attention to the higher time frames, guys. So I want to put here, this one is the 15 minutes. Let me put it here. I'm looking at the 15 minutes, and you see that here we do have the 200 moving average. So there's compression here. There's compression. Second candle down. $8.29. So 10 minutes since the gold ghost pit opened. Third. Retracing a little bit. 10 minutes. We have a doji here in the 30 minutes. Momentum is kind of like up, down, up, down. So what I'm saying up, down is that this one is trying to cross to the upside, but it's still, I would say, in compression mode. So one trade I made yesterday, only one, was this one here, which was good in gold, in crude actually. So I saw this bounce off of this moving average here at 10 a.m. and then I took it right there. I took it right there, and it was good all the way here for the first target off, and then reversed. So I sold this one like probably two to three ticks off of that break even point. But I make this I make the money in here on the first contract there. So not that much, but at least it was a profitable day and nothing else. I didn't do anything yesterday. You see, up down and up down in gold. It was moving too fast here, and I missed that trade just because of hesitation. First day of actually second day. Let's see. Yeah, second day of my of my return from vacation. So I don't feel still confident on just jumping to trades. For me, it takes a little bit to get used to. I see the patterns. I hesitate. I have to deal with my personal issues, I would say, but so I'm not risking that much, especially when I'm away from the computer for this long. I think that I said that yesterday too, but seems that gold wants to move to the upside. We are in a range though. Let's see here. Just a reminder, I'm gonna go back to my not that much move actually, not that much move so far. Coming back down to the 30 to the 34 EMA, which is this yellow line here. Now it's in between the 18 and the 34. So I would say that this could be a bounce of a 1021 actually, if it starts moving to the upside. Yeah, gold is retracing here. Now this white candle means that we are within the range or a band of the 34. Okay, so so 34 met. It's 2168. Still waiting. There was a divergence here. So you have a higher high here at the open, but then here you don't have a confirmation of a higher high in the a fast and slow line on this indicator. So it's coming back down. So momentum is red. Compression. We're in compression. Most likely, or I would like this to come back to the 50. There you go. Coming back down one more candle. Now fighting the 34 EMA, the yellow line here. And then we are right at the pivot point. You see this PP? That one is the pivot point for today at 2170. Continue moving back down in a reversal mode. It's crossing below in a counter trend move. $837 and nothing. You know why, right? I mean, nothing has happened today. Renko point and figure coming back down. We do have a support here at 2166. 2171 would be probably a good hit if we start reversing again to the upside. 2171 is where the 15 minutes 200 moving average is 2171. So crude is 7903, crossing above 79. No entry, no trigger. This would be nice if this one goes up, comes back, and then takes off. Nothing really yet. So gold is trying to make a move to the upside here. Let's see. There you go. Bouncing off of the 34. still in a range, so we need to be careful if we are going to enter anything here. For sure, we are in the lower side of this channel here. This box here, there's a couple of bottoms there, and then this one would be the third. So there we are moving to the upside now. And it's right at the pivot point. So if we take this one, it's going to be risky. We are right below the previous day support level. And you can see that one right here, right? You see that that green line there was our support level from yesterday. Now it's coming back in an overshoot here in a very nice range right here, breaking and then coming back and testing this range, and then potentially could come back up. But it seems that is fighting, is debating here. You know, sellers and buyers are playing the game. $34 EMA bounce though, if it does. Having some problems to go through. Remember, we are in compression here, and we are within this doji candle in the 30 minutes. Momentum is to the upside though, but you know, 9:45. Seems that we do have a bounce off of the 34. Risky trade though. It could fail. It could fail. Up, down, up, down. Okay, it's probably it's gonna trigger it. Right at the pivot point. This one is very risky. Very risky. Crude is making a move to the upside, continues the break off of the previous day high. It never triggered so far, right? Making another attempt to go up. $8.49, pretty rangy here, but it's trying to trigger the 34 bounce. It went through. Let's see if it holds. It's coming back down. Yeah, it's still in the range. Within this doji candle, it's gonna be tough to trade. All right, guys. 8:51. I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, no real momentum. That's true. Yeah, it's coming back down. It's coming back down. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and see you tomorrow.